It is 11 o'clock in the evening on the day that we listed our boat. Well, I guess we listed it last night, but we put out our video this morning, and here it is, less than 12 hours later. Is that right?
Mm-hmm. It went live at 8 a.m.
Oh, so I guess it's, what, 14, 15 hours later, something like that. Less than 24 hours. We have a full price offer for the boat, sight unseen. So I'm sending over the documents now for them to sign, and really the only thing they asked for was they wanted us to include our dinghy, right? Include the high field. So I was like, you know, with a full price offer, I think that's okay. But now the process is we gotta sign this. They're gonna come down here. They're gonna schedule a survey, a sea trial where the guy comes and inspects it, and then they have to take it out and we'll run it. And basically, it's not a done deal yet. They could still at any point, up until like 3 weeks from now, or 4 weeks almost. No, it's about 3 weeks. They could walk away, and I got to start all over. So that's the way the process goes. The deal's not done until it's funded and keys change hands, right? Hello?
Hello. Hey.
Hey, it's Chris. How are y'all?
Good, Chris. How are you?
Fantastic.
Good.
So I just wanted to touch bases with you and let you know that we are definitely going to be accepting your offer.
Oh, okay. Great.
So I'm waiting for the computer to turn on, and I'll get everything signed, and we'll send you fully executed copies.
Okay. Sounds good then.
Sounds
good, man. We're looking forward to it.
Are you guys going to plan on still coming down on Friday?
Yes, that is the plan.
What I think probably the best bet would be when you get down here on Friday, and and I'd be happy to take you out on it, run around for a couple hours and all that.
Okay.
Assuming the weather's not crazy or something, right?
Right.
But then we can go ahead at that point if you want. We can sit down together and schedule the haul and the surveyor and all that good stuff together if you want.
That sounds like a plan to me.
Okay. So step one, of course, is to list the boat. Step two is to come to an agreement and get an accepted sales contract. So we've got that now. We've got the sellers, we're the sellers and the buyers. We've made an agreement. It's signed. We've got a deposit coming. And then the next step is, of course, to get through the inspections and the sea trials. So they'll be here next week, and we'll get that scheduled for a future date. But for right now, we've done what we can do. Our buyers are coming in on Friday. It is Tuesday. So we're just finishing up some odds and ends. I gotta put my little trim piece in for the new radio I put in. Cleaning, you know, same stuff you do when you get a house ready for sale. All the last minute things you haven't done yet.
What are you doing?
I'm cleaning the shower, and I think the scrubbing bubbles does it out. Does the shower look better?
Yeah, there's still soap scum on the bottom.
I know. That's why I need more scrubbing bubbles.
Yeah. Carter, what are you doing?
Dusting. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
I washed all these cushions. Caleb, what are you doing?
Washing dishes.
Thank you. And now I'm putting all the cushions back on the thing and then back on the table. and what are you doing?
We had our buyers on board today for 10 hours, right? They were here for 10 hours. Had made an offer on the boat, put deposit down, sight unseen. Of course, generator when they get here doesn't start, so I had to change fuel filter and then it started right up, no problems. We took it out for give him a ride, unplugged shore power. One of the plugs is fried, like melted. So there's a shore power issue in this marina, and so I got to deal with that. And I like to looking, this top leg up here doesn't show the full power like it used to. It's like 110 instead of 125. So I'm wondering if that has anything to do with my AC issue. So we're going to start the generator here and flip over to gen power. I'm going to see if that AC works on generator. Because if it works on generator, short power issue. AC is fine. So we'll see.
I hope it works. It's unbearable out here. Start. There you
So I don't like to just flip over to generator power with a full load. So I turn everything off, and I'll flip it over to generator, and then we'll go back and turn on ACs. Generator's running. Got good solid. So I press my reset button right here. This sucker sparked where it was sparking before. See, it's a little bit black there. I don't know why I did that. But this AC's working. So I just had the generator running, and I had I got the air conditioner work. So we'll flip back over to shore power. We'll see if it continues to run on shore power or if the short in the cord is what's causing our issue here. But it just came on, so we'll see. Woke up this morning and felt really hot in the boat, which so I wasn't sure what was going on, and checked the ACs. What I discovered was I didn't have any power on this leg. This is one hot leg, and this is another hot leg. The voltage here should read 120-ish. This one was completely out. This one was fine. So I checked all my gauges, went over here to the shore power. I found a plug that had been all burned up. Can you see it down in there? So the other end of the cable looks fine. I replaced that like last year. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put what's called a smart plug on. It's a much beefier plug. If you can see the connections in there, they're really thick, heavy-duty metal, more like a dryer plug. And this is a nice secure connection. It clips into place. So this is supposed to be able, more heavy-duty, supposed to be able to take the voltage and the amperage better than the old plugs. So that's what we're going to do today. So we're going to switch that out. Yep.
Meanwhile, I'm going to drink coffee, and the kids are at a sleepover today. So, trying to soak up as much as we can before we leave the Florida Keys. We have a few things on the boat we need to fix. We have a haul out and survey coming up, and Chris is going to go start his new gig, so we'll talk about that too.
And that new gig is going to be captaining boats privately for people. So my first big job is coming up. Starts tomorrow. It's a large 84-foot yacht, and I'm going this first time as kind of a first mate / backup captain, so I get a chance to learn the boat, and then now that way he'll have 2 captains available in the future when he needs to make bigger runs down to the Caribbean and back, because he may make overnight cruises and stuff, so you want to have fresh captain available. So yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm still going to be brokering boats as best I can to help people, and it's quite exciting. I don't have really. It's interesting because it's not a set schedule. It's not like a 9 to 5. It's a put yourself out there, be available, and I've had some interest already, and hopefully as we just get rolling, it just kind of builds on itself, and more people meet me. And my understanding is there's a lot of folks that have these larger yachts, and they struggle to find qualified captains to run them when they need them. So that's what we're going to do. So there's your old plug. It's a round one. It's only got 3 prongs. New one. Got 4 prongs. So it separates your hots versus I think this one brought them in on one. And then separated them in the plug, which is why that got so much hotter. Because it had 2 hots going to one. It's a lot of current going through that. But it's all color coded. You can see it's white, red, green, black. And those are the color of the wires. So you just loosen this up, clean up the wires, stick them in there, put the plug in. It's good to go. So there's your different color wires. So this is pretty typical how boat projects go. Let me show you what I'm talking about. I've got my plug. It's in. Good to go. Come up here. I've got my wire. I'll put in, thinking I'm almost done. And lo and behold, I forget. That guy's got to go right there. So I was supposed to slip on this black part, and then slip on the orange part, and then connect all the wires. So they say a boat project's not done until you've done everything twice. So round 2, here we go. We had an AC problem with our main air conditioning unit back here, and I just fixed the shore power cable, and sucker fired up great. So it was a power issue with the main shore cable, and when we found the burn on the cable, it made us kind of think, well, could it be a power issue? And so we unplugged everything, turned on the generator, it fired up right off the generator. So that's what led us to go, okay, that's probably causing our issue as well. So change that with the new plug, and bingo bango, we got three working air conditioners. It's awesome.